Hello and welcome back to our training where we talk about how you can get more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. And on our training today, we're going to continue building out a custom process within the Prosperity Central system to help us manage our prospects, to ensure that our prospects go through a standard process or pipeline for effective and efficient prospecting. But before we get into that, once again, my name is Jeff Osnes. I'm your host. I'm your trainer. I am your tour guide as we go through this Prosperity Central system. And what is the Prosperity Central system? It is an online contact management system to help you manage, organize, and follow up with your prospects in an effective and efficient way. It was specifically designed for the network marketing industry. However, anyone in sales can really benefit from this amazing tool. So if you know somebody in sales or if you know somebody in network marketing, take a moment now and share this video with them so that they can start learning about this amazing tool. Now let's get into our training today. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we're going to continue talking about how we're going to build a custom process that we can drive or we can put all of our prospects through so that we never lose track of a single prospect, so that we can prospect in confidence, knowing that when we put prospect A away, prospect A will show up at the appropriate time for us to follow up with them again. And on our training today, I'm going to be specifically talking about how we're driving contacts to get them into the system. Now, of course, if we go to the Contacts tab, you can always click on the Add Contact button here and add a contact manually. So if you meet somebody in the local market and you get their name, phone number, email address, and any other relevant information, you can use the Add Contact option, add a contact, and make sure that you add them to the top of the campaign, the top of the funnel. So when you put them in, they're going to go through, they're going to follow all of these processes that we've put into place with the saved searches, with these quick views, right? Now, in addition to that, there's some other ways that you can get contacts into the system. Now, we've talked about these on other trainings, but I want to remind you, if we go back to the My Website tab here, you've got a couple different options here. One is the lead capture pages. So if we go into lead capture page options, we can edit any one of our capture pages or create a custom capture page. But when we're editing or customizing a capture page, we can go into the capture page options and you can configure that capture page to drop contacts into a specific folder. In this case, if we've got a capture page that's specific for this campaign, we can drop those contacts into that folder as well as assign them to that specific email campaign. Now, we're going to be talking about email campaigns again here in just a little bit, not today though. So that's another option. Once again, capture pages. Now, what if you already have a website that you've built, you've designed, and you've already got it out there and you've got traffic to it? You may want to just add form code to an existing website. So let's go back to my website. And we've got this option here to integrate with an external website and to create external capture page code. So we can create code here, choose what kind of fields, what information we want to collect from people when they fill out the form. And right here where it says contact folder, make sure you choose whatever folder is the top of the funnel, right? What folder do they need to go into when they first come into Prosperity Central? And then, of course, make sure that you also assign them to the email campaign so they get the emails that you're going to be building for this. Once again, we'll be talking about the email campaigns in more detail here in just a little bit. Once you do that, generate the code, take this code and add it to your website. Of course, using whatever formatting that you'd want to use on that website to make it look like it belongs on your website. So those are a few of the different ways to get contacts into your system. Another option for getting data into your account that we'll be talking about in more detail is found under the Marketing tab in the Phone Burner tool. Now, we haven't talked about Phone Burner yet, but we're going to be diving deep into Phone Burner over the next coming days and weeks so that you can understand what this tool can do for you. But I just wanted to point out, once you activate the Phone Burner tool, and everybody gets free minutes with Phone Burner so that you can experience it without any additional costs. But I want to point out, with the Phone Burner tool, you can actually import contacts into your account. Now, keep in mind, if you're importing data into the system, you cannot automatically assign them or start to drip emails on them because we have to protect the system. There's no way for the system to know where those contacts came from and what permissions they've provided you as far as emailing. So if you use the import tool, just know that they'll go into the folder you put them in. They'll get assigned to the email campaign that is in that folder, but no emails will begin until they actually opt in. And we'll talk about how you can get them to opt in to start receiving the automated emails in a future training. So anyway, those are the different ways that you can start adding your contacts to your system so that you can start getting contacts in at the top of that funnel so that we can start moving the contacts through effectively and efficiently. So as you can see, Prosperity Central helps you boost sales and growth. It is a super simple system that helps you present your opportunity, organize your contacts, and track those contact activities so you know who to focus on and when to focus on them. There is a 2-tier affiliate program built in, so you can start building a second income stream, all while helping your team take advantage of tools they should be using anyway. It is mobile friendly, and it is priced just right. Now, speaking of price, there are 3 account levels: basic, professional, and premier. The basic account, free for life. That's so everybody on your team has no excuse not to have a Prosperity Central account and to plug into you in your training. But for those that are serious about building a business, they should upgrade to the professional account. $24.95 a month gives them everything they need to manage, organize, and follow up with their prospects. And then for your team leaders, the people who are building an organization, they should upgrade to the Premier account so they can start creating and customizing their account and then sharing those customizations with their team, including their very own training page. Now, if you don't have a Prosperity Central account, go to prosperitycentral.biz. Once again, prosperitycentral.biz. Go there now, set up your account so that you can start getting more done in less time using the power of Prosperity Central. Thanks again, and happy prospecting.